I still remember the stories they used to tell behind the bar. Stories about the night America went dry. January 17th, 1920. Midnight had barely passed when 6 armed men stopped a freight train in Chicago. They weren't after cash. They were after whiskey. And they got away with thousands of dollars worth of it. Less than an hour after alcohol became illegal across the United States. That was Prohibition's first real toast. And nobody raised a glass. You see, the idea didn't come out of nowhere. Long before speakeasies and gangsters, America had a drinking problem, or at least that's what folks believed. During the Industrial Revolution, cities swelled with workers, and saloons became their second homes. Long shifts, short pay, cheap booze. By the 1800s, temperance movements spread like wildfire. Preachers, politicians, women's groups, they all agreed on one thing. Alcohol was the devil in a bottle. They blamed it for poverty, violence, broken families. Some preached moderation. Others wanted the bar shut for good. Women led the charge, saying drink turned husbands into strangers. Protestant leaders warned it led straight to sin. Even labor organizers joined in, believing booze kept workers weak and divided. By 1919, the pressure finally worked. The 18th Amendment passed, banning the manufacture, sale, and transportation of alcohol. A year later, the Volstead Act put teeth in the law. Funny thing, though, the law never banned drinking itself. So the rich stocked their cellars. Bars dumped their inventory. Breweries shut their doors. And tens of thousands of honest men lost their jobs overnight. That empty space, it didn't stay empty long. When the law stepped back, crime stepped forward. Organized gangs filled the silence left by closed saloons. They smuggled liquor from Canada, cooked it in hidden stills, and sold it through a new kind of bar, the speakeasy. Whisper the password, keep your mouth shut, and don't ask where the bottle came from. Some of those joints were filthy basements. Others were velvet-lined palaces with jazz bands and dancers. Doesn't matter. They all served the same thing: bad booze. Here's the truth no one likes to admit. Prohibition ruined alcohol quality. No regulations, no inspections, no aging. Whiskey barely saw a barrel. Gin was mixed in bathtubs with industrial alcohol, flavored just enough to fool your nose. To make things worse, the government ordered factories to poison industrial alcohol so bootleggers couldn't drink it. Bootleggers drank it anyway. Thousands died from toxic liquor. That's where bartenders like me, or the men I learned from, came in. When liquor tastes like paint thinner, you don't sip it neat. You disguise it. Sugar, citrus, bitters, ice. Cocktails weren't about elegance back then. They were about survival. That's how the modern cocktail was born. Not in luxury, but in desperation. Meanwhile, corruption spread like spilled gin. Cops got paid. Politicians looked away. In Detroit, a raid once arrested the sheriff, the mayor, and a congressman, caught drinking together. Prohibition was supposed to clean up society. Instead, it taught America how to lie better. And then, the money ran out. When the Great Depression hit in 1929, nobody cared about moral victories anymore. Banks failed. Bread lines grew. And the government needed money, fast. Legal alcohol meant taxes, jobs, stability. By 1933, the truth was impossible to ignore. Prohibition hadn't stopped drinking. It had made criminals rich, booze deadly, and laws optional. That year, the 21st Amendment passed, repealing the 18th. The only time the Constitution admitted it, got something wrong. Bars reopened, breweries fired back up, and bartenders came out of the shadows, carrying recipes born in hiding. But the damage lingered. Organized crime didn't vanish overnight. Drinking culture had changed forever. And America learned a hard lesson. You can outlaw a bottle, but you can't outlaw human nature. So when I set a glass on this bar tonight, I think about those years. About bad laws, worse liquor, and the strange way disaster gave birth to craft. History isn't neat. It's messy. Just like a good drink. Now, what'll it be?